Hi everybody, Open Challenge 3 as submitted by Tech150. This is episode 1, we are at turn 1. We'll keep exploring. We have 2 planets. This one is making a marine barracks and this one is storing production basically. So that's it for turn 1. Let's continue this game. We arrive at the Charu system, which has a stable wormhole. It has a huge arid, abundant heavy G and a medium swamp pore. Okay, so let's travel through the wormhole. Dalek select combat at Unrak. Oh really? Oh look at this, Illyrian fleet, 1 colony ship. They have sent out the colony ship unprotected. And we are here with our humble scout, 1 frigate. So we can actually destroy this colony ship by clicking on the icon here on the lower left hand corner. And it's gone. Our other scout arrives at the Magdalen system. Large desert, 10 abundant. Small radiated, medium ocean pore. And this is the Unrak system where we just destroyed the colony ship. Large desert abundant, large swamp abundant, very nice planet, and small radiated. Okay, well that's an interesting start of this game actually, because it means we have as immediate neighbor we have the Illyrians. And we are of course a telepathic race, but the Illyrians are also a telepathic race, so we won't be able to conquer them by mind control. So we're going to need transport ships to do that, unless we bomb their places down of course, but that's not what I want. I want to take their colonies. So we're going to need to build transport ships. And then they can either be here, 6 parsecs, or they can be here, also 6 parsecs. They won't be there. Which means I need to build 2 outpost ships. 1 for Unrak and the other one for the home system of the Illyrian. Because 6 parsecs is out of reach for my transport ships that I will need. And this deuterium fuel cells, that will take too long to research. I can't wait for that. So I need to be able to place the 2nd outpost ship in their home system. Interesting. Okay, we need that freighter fleet. Can we do it faster if we build them here? No. Okay, so but our mission stays, our preliminary mission stays the same. We're going to fill out this system here first, before dealing with the Illyrians. So that means after the freighter fleet we will need the colony bases. Okay, so there's our freighter fleet. Now we can send this guy here. Actually, does that make sense? This is 214k. This is 86k, so together that's 300. If I let the guy sit here, it's 208 and 116, so that's more than 300. So this is actually better. This is better. turns for the colony base. Turns. Okay, that's our colony base ready, and we want to have the abundant world, of course, settle there. You can build marine barracks, and the next colony base takes 5 turns, 400 BC. We're -1 food, so it's going to take, no, still 5 turns, that's good. Turns. We're at turn 15. Turn 15. One turn to complete the colony base, and then we need to build one more. So here we have a choice between the Terran for 15 population or the Tundra for 20 population. And of course the difference is both, actually, if you can see this 15 pop is the Gaia limit for standard race for a medium world, and 20 pop is the Gaia limit for standard race for large world. So we get both the maximum capacities of population because we're aquatic tolerant. That's a quite interesting combination. So aquatic makes that Tundra is treated as a Terran world, but because we're tolerant we get a 25% extra breathing space, so to say, so it's actually treated as a Gaia world in that sense. So let's settle here. Now this will be our last colony base. Turn 22. Okay, here we go. Medium Terran poor. So what do we have? We are building this freighter fleet, and we won't need it immediately because we have 2 freighters spare. So what I'm going to do for a couple of turns is to increase the population growth more. I'm going to spread out these guys to the other planets. So that's what's the largest one? 20. So we need 3. And now we're short by 2 freighters, of course, so let's put one guy on foot here. So what's happened now is that when you have housing, you want to have a planet where you have only one population with a high production rate, and you put that planet on housing, so your growth is high there, and then you spread the people from that planet to other worlds. In this case we don't have housing, but we do have like a high base rate of growth, and to take full advantage of that, you have to know that the highest population growth rate happens when the planet is half full. So for example, this Caro 4 is 20 population max. So if I would be at 10 population here, then my growth would be the maximum for that planet. I can actually show that here. It's quite interesting. This is 8 population, so at 12 or 13 pop we would have the maximum population growth. So let's see if that's true what I say. So we need 4 more guys here. It's now 208k. So now we have 222k. And if we then add 1 more guy, it should still be the same. Yeah, it's 222. And if I add 1 more guy, so we have 14 population, then the growth of 222 should actually be lower. So that should be this guy then. You see, now we have 220 population, 220, so that's 2k down. Okay. Okay, so turn 25. So what we're going to need is 1 outpost ship on Unrak, and then we can explore a little bit further to see where the Illyrian actually are. And then we're going to need a 2nd outpost and a couple of military ships. So let's start that project now. Oh, let's start the project next turn when we've finished the freighter fleet. So 1 more turn, 26. And on our rich world we don't have a star base, so I'm going to build, I'm not going to wait for this star base to be finished. I'm going to build some destroyers to do the work for us. So let's design a ship. It's going to be a destroyer with extended fuel tanks, because he needs to be moving along with the outpost ship to protect it. Put some missiles. Like so. You can drop the computer. Seeker 1. That's our ship, an outpost ship. Actually, we're going to need more of these. So that's going to take 7 turns. Let's make an empty scout as well, like so. Comet, let's call it runner. I like this picture. Build 1 runner. Let's maybe build 2 runners even. What if we build the outpost ship here? Let's check that. That's 10 turns, that's too long. Okay. You have 3 food in excess. Oh, the Navigator. Commander Hawk, you're very welcome, of course. I love Navigators. 50 BC and 1 BC per turn. Yes, hired. Oh, by the way, one more piece of info. This guy cost 50 BC. And that's because he has 2 traits, and the helmsman trait costs 40 BC, and Navigator, for some reason the developers have chosen to put the cost at 10 BC, so 40 plus 10 BC for Navigator is 50 BC for the guy to hire. And let's put him on a runner. And there will be an outpost ship, and then there will be seekers. But we're gonna need 2 outpost ships, in fact, like so. This is turn 30. The outpost ship is finished. Next in queue is the destroyer. Let's send this fleet forward already. Oh, 3 turns, including the leader, so that doesn't make a difference then for this journey. Okay. No, we should wait 1 turn. We should wait 1 turn for the... no, we don't. Sorry, we don't need to wait. Just continue. Because the Seeker will wait for the outpost ship. That takes another 3 turns. Anrak system. We're gonna settle on the swamp world, of course, the best planet. And now we can send out our scouts. So we have 1 destroyer now. 1 destroyer has 3 missiles, can shoot twice, so that's 6 missiles, and they do 6 damage each, if they hit, of course. And the standard star base is 120 hit points. So we're gonna need 20 rockets at the minimum. So 20 rockets at the minimum, that's gonna be 4 destroyers. But to be safe, I'll be making 5 destroyers, so I need this destroyer plus 4 additional ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. And I might change my mind about that number 6 in the end, but 5 is the minimum. It's the safe minimum. Here we go. Illyrian Ambassador, do not attempt to stand in the way of the Illyrian mastery, foolish Dalek. We will rule the galaxy. You are powerless to stop us. Finish the outpost ship. Here we go. Select combat at Draconis. No, thank you. The Space Hydra attacks Dalek at the Lycaon system. We have the initiative because the Space Hydra is a little bit slow. It's 8 combat speed and 50 attack. And we are quite fast. We have 18 combat speed and 15 attack. Thanks to this mister here. Oh no, thanks to Warlord, of course. Warlord gives us plus 15. So let's make an attempt to retreat. We arrive at Draconis. So they also have a huge Terran ridge, just like we do. And they have settled it. And they have a Gaia, Por, large arid and large tundra. Okay. Natives. Yeah, that's the protected system by the Hydra. Now, okay, so the next mission is to plant an outpost at Draconis, and if we are successful, I'm gonna end the episode there. If we're not successful, I'm gonna end it as well, because then I have to invent a new strategy. If that doesn't work. We still have 7 command points. Can build 3 more destroyers easily like that. Okay, so here we are. I'm gonna change my mind here. I'm gonna take the build. I'm gonna build the 6th one as well, just for safety reasons. Select combat. Oh, they have 3 colonies now. That's nice. Now we're gonna build our outpost. Let's place it at the arid one. Now we send in everybody. We are repulsive. The Illyrian are food +1, research +1, and their ship combat bonuses telepathic omniscient. So they have a food and scientific bonus in this version. We are going to need outpost ships as well. Oh, sorry, transport ships. Because you cannot mind control. And 5 is definitely not going to be enough. Sorry. Okay. Alright. So we've set up the game, we've made our humble start, we have fully colonized our home world, home system, 5 planets. We have an outpost at Draconis system. We're gonna declare war, of course, soon, and we're sending the full fleet to Draconis. So next episode will be a little bit of war with the Illyrians, and see how that goes. See you next time, bye bye.